Hey everybody, let's get ready. I'm gonna use my Seint 3D Cream Foundation. It's my favorite. All right, I'm using my detail brush, the small end, and I'm just covering up all those friendly little red spots all over my face with some Aspen. Aspen's a contour, it's cool, and it covers up redness like a gem. Okay, I'm now using the other side of the detail brush and I'm putting on my contour. Contour is a cool, a more ashy color, and I'm going actually into my darker contour that I could use. It's summer, I'm darkening up and I like the darker color. So don't be afraid to try new. And if you're like, well, what other colors can I use? Reach out. All right, I'm going down my nose just a bit. I went along my forehead, along my cheeks, my jawline, underneath your lip, anywhere where you have a natural shadow, that's where contour goes. And there's my kid getting ready for school. I'm now using my buff brush and I'm going back and forth into my two shades. I have Sandy and Candlelit, which are my mains. Just as I am kind of getting darker. And so the main that I have been using has started to be too light. And so now I just kind of mix and I get to make my own highlight. All right. That was a total mistake. Usually I use Frenchie underneath my eyes just to help color correct. I don't even know what color that is, but you know, I'm going to make it work. This is my brightening shade. Just going underneath my eye, over my eyelids, get rid of that discoloration. I'm just kind of blending it out as I go. And I use my finger to put it down my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and my chin. And I already put some in between my brows. I now have my buff and bronzer brush, my blush and bronzer brush, excuse me. And I'm just kind of stippling it, just kind of blending it all in. I always start with my lighter colors, blend those, and then go into my darker shades. Just kind of keep those products where I put them. And I just flipped it over to the fluffy side and did a little finish. If you blend out and kind of got rid of my contour a little bit too much, add more. It's 100% buildable. It's up to you how you want it. And whatever you want, you can make it yours. This is now my favorite product. This is Bella Bronzer. I'm using that same brush, the smaller, denser side. I'm just kind of applying it, and then I flip it over just to kind of finish it up. And it goes on the high points of your cheeks, on your forehead, down your neck, just kind of help marry your neck and your face. Nobody wants to look like they're wearing a mask. Not anymore. All right. And if you saw, I also went down along my ears. Always an option with your bronzer. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm taking my buff brush, same brush, and I'm going into my vanilla dust setting powder. I always put it over my eyelids. I want my eyeshadows to blend nicely. And since I'm already there, I go ahead and put it across all my T-zones and other areas that I just want it to set more. This is Pup. I'm using the eyeshadow brush. I just crease on the outside of my eye. I really like Pup. It's a really neutral, just kind of everyday kind of a color. I take the smaller end of that brush and I bring it along my lower lash line. And now I'm just kind of deepening the corners there a little bit with some oak, cleaning my brush and kind of blending it out a little bit more. All right, so this is Drift. Just put the smallest bit right there on the inner and the apple of my eye. There we go. That's a little bit of Peppa on the apple. It's more of a pink shimmer. I really like it. It's really pretty. All right, this is my multitasker brush going back into my contour. This is actually olive. It's not the darker one. It's my my more lighter color contour. And I'm just filling in my brows a bit. You could also do eyeshadow, the contours. There's a lot of different options for that. All right. Eyeliner time, give myself a small wing, kind of skip that for you. You're welcome. It's always awkward watching the eye part. But I just kind of bring it along my lash line, the inner, right there, the inner of my eye at the top. All right. Looking. There's my brush. I'm just kind of blending it out there at the bottom, kind of softening my liner a little bit. Okay. So mascara, this is a 24-hour lip, a little bolder than I expected, but it works. And I just kind of use my liner, my multitasker brush, just to kind of smooth out the edges there. Waiting for my lip gloss. There we go. All right. Oh, my setting spray. It smells so good. It's a Charlotte Tilbury. I absolutely love it, but I'm running kind of low on it. All right. I'm putting a little bit of powder illuminator on. I'm feeling fancy today. If you're interested, message me. I'll get you color match.